How do you get your metabolism back to where it was when you were younger? Assalamu alaikum. I think a big thing that I was really seeking in my 30s that a lot of people really love the idea of is not just getting your body back to where it was at the prime of your youth, your best physique ever, your best body ever, your best health ever, the best shape of your life, but getting your metabolism back to where it was, to where you don't even need to worry about what you eat to get to where you want to be, and obviously staying fit. Well, there's a couple different ways to do this, but first you have to understand, why does your metabolism, the amount of calories that you burn, slow down as you get older to where you can't afford to eat whatever you want anymore? Well, the first one is, as we get older, not only do our hormones shift, but we tend to lose muscle mass, okay? And the more muscle you have, the faster your metabolism is. The less muscle you have, the less fast your metabolism is. The second reason is we tend to become less active as we get older. We get a desk job, sedentary, we're sitting, we're stressed out, we don't have a lot of time, we don't have as much energy, we tend to not sleep that well, especially after you have your first kid, and you build these bad habits, you work long hours, you get more stressed, the stress makes you eat more food, your appetite is bigger. It's just a recipe for disaster. It's no wonder why people gain 30, 50 plus pounds over the course of age 30 to age 50. But this doesn't have to happen. If you can take control of these three areas, you can absolutely make a massive impact on your fitness, on your metabolism, and get it as fast as possible, potentially even faster than it was when you were younger. And so how do we do this? Well, the first one is you got to strength train 3 to 5 days a week. Now, I know most of you can't recover from 5 days a week. I can't recover from 5 days a week either, okay? At least not anymore, not in my 30s. And especially for those of you in your 40s and 50s, some of you, mashallah, have great genetics to where you can, but most of you, 3 or 4 days is gonna be most ideal. Now, what you wanna do is make sure that you're getting leg exercises, push exercises, and pull exercises. These are gonna give you the best bang for your buck as far as, building muscle, which drives up your metabolism, if that's all you care about. But of course, if you also care about aesthetics, you should, isolate certain muscles like the arms and shoulders that build your aesthetics. But again, I know a lot of you don't necessarily care about having the most aesthetic physique. Of course, you like the idea of looking good, but the biggest priority is, hey, I have very little time, I'm very busy. What's the least I can do to get the most results as far as getting my metabolism up by getting my muscle mass up? Legs, push, pull. Legs and back are the two biggest muscle groups in your body. Chest is fairly significant, and push exercises work, your triceps, your chest, your shoulders, everything. Now, of course, we want to work posture exercises too, because you don't want to be getting bad posture, injuries, all the other stuff that not only increases your chance of injury and having to take time off, which makes you fat if you take time off and you can't exercise, or you can't exercise as much. Well, there's ways to work through that. But number two, bad posture makes you tight and tired. When we sit in front of a desk, it's not just the fact that we're barely getting any steps per day, it's also the fact that your posture gets bad, which makes you feel more tired and lethargic. You get stiff, your back hurts, your knees hurt, your shoulders hurt, your neck hurts, and everything hurts. You don't feel like exercising, you don't feel like moving, you just feel like being a couch potato. So there's another thing in addition to just getting tired, stressed, having poor sleep. Okay, so now the next thing we want to talk about is sleep. Okay, if you want to have as fast of a metabolism as you did when you were younger, I know some of you only slept 4 to 6 hours a night when you were younger and built bad habits that way. I mean, I definitely in my early 20s could get away with sleeping 4 to 6 hours a night when I was hustling, building my career. But unfortunately, now in my 30s, I have to get 7+ hours. Or fortunately, because it forced me to finally fix this habit that I had gotten in the bad habit of not sleeping enough. In addition to this, sleeping more is correlated with making more money, believe it or not. Okay, less risk of Alzheimer's, less risk of dementia, better fitness, better health, lower risk of heart disease, diabetes, every negative outcome. Versus when you don't sleep properly, your stress hormones get higher, your appetite gets higher, you're more prone to obesity, you're more prone to muscle loss when you're sleep deprived, your testosterone levels go down, your metabolism goes down, your craving and stress hormones go up, your appetite hormones go up. Literally everything bad happens when you don't sleep. Your insulin sensitivity goes down, which makes you at risk of diabetes, everything bad. Versus when you sleep enough and you lift weights, strength training, guess what? Insulin sensitivity goes up, diabetes risk goes down, metabolism and muscle mass go up, functional strength goes up. So working out and sleeping, very important. Now the next pillar is gonna be stress management, okay? And this is gonna help you with your sleep quality as well. So, and I have a 28-point sleep optimization guide that I'll post in the description or the comments below, so that you guys can, get more comprehensive help with your sleep. Because it's one thing to sleep 7+ hours a night, which is the first target, but it's also another thing to get better sleep quality, which, a lot of us as we get older, our sleep quality goes down. For those of you with prostate issues, maybe you're going pee a lot in the middle of the night. There's a lot of stuff you can do to fix that, and just in general, optimize your sleep quality. So any questions you have on that, let me know in the comments. And again, I'll attach that sleep optimization guide. Now, the next important point is we have to make sure we're doing proper stress management. If you don't get enough sleep, you never exercise, you never go for a walk, you never go outside, you just get up, get your kids ready for school, start working immediately, work until late at night, eat junk food, constantly stressed out, all that stuff, there's no wonder why you're having so many cravings, why you binge eat at the end of the night, why it's hard for you to even get to bed on time because you're so stressed that the only time you get for yourself is when everybody else goes to sleep. So you're scrolling, doom scrolling on your phone, watching endless YouTube videos, just consuming junk information, reading random blogs, eating junk food, raiding the pantry, going into the fridge, ravenous appetite at night. It's all related to stress, okay? So best way to handle stress, in addition to getting enough sleep and working out, is going for walks during the day, which helps you to get more active and burn more calories, which ties into, point number 4, right, is how to get more active. So we'll knock out both, 2 birds with 1 stone. Number 2, deep breathing. Number 3, adhkar, okay? Do your adhkar, verily in remembrance of Allah, do the heart's find rest. You think that you working 12 hours a day is how you're gonna make more rizq? Sometimes you have to, but remember that your rizq is controlled by Allah. Make dua to get out of this situation. Can't tell you how many times I was grinding for 12 hours a day, barely making, my bills end to end for all my high bills that I have for my family, private school, rent in a nice area, all that stuff. And then, subhanAllah, once I got dialed in with my ibadah and my adhkar and my du'as, Allah alleviated my situation, and I'm working 50% less, being more efficient, seeing more barakah in my time and effort and results, and making more money by the permission of Allah. So always have faith that Allah can fix your stress and your money and everything else that might be causing you to operate the way that you're currently operating that's messing you up right now. So that's the next point, is stress management, but also doing some gratitude journaling. When you're grateful, Allah will give you more. Very important. I'll attach my gratitude journal template in the description as well below, so you guys can start implementing that, because that will fix your stress and get you more barakah in your finances and every other area of your life. Very important. Can't emphasize enough. Spending 5 minutes on that daily gratitude routine will make a huge difference in your life by the permission of Allah. Okay, so that's, and then of course going for walks, getting 10,000 steps a day, that's gonna help you to get your activity levels up, burn off the excess fat, and then keep it off, right? You don't have to do 10K steps forever, but you'll probably find that you enjoy it. It's good for your stress relief. So that's a huge one as well. And this is the next step to get your calorie burning up, because just getting less active as you get older can make you burn so many less calories on top of losing muscle, slowing your metabolism, appetite, and all that stuff going up, that you're gonna have a lot of issues. Now, the next component is actually gonna be diet, okay? Eating more protein and complex carbs increases your metabolism. Eating more fats and sugars not only, can increase your appetite and cause you to eat way too many excess, calories, but on top of that, it can definitely interfere with your energy levels, how many calories you burn per day, everything, because you're always sluggish and bloated. So stick with high protein, complex carbs. Make sure you're getting your fiber. Fiber also increases your energy levels and your digestion, which is going to help you to burn more calories, have a healthier metabolism. Fiber is correlated with lower risk of heart disease, diabetes, everything else too. Make you less bloated, which will make your belly look smaller right away and just make you feel better right away. And that's good for your hormones as well, because when you're really bloated and you're eating all this junk food and excess fats and oils that are sitting, clogging up your digestive system, and excess sugar that's also messing with everything in your hormones, your stress hormone is going to be through the roof, which increases cravings even more. Blood sugar's up and down, energy levels all over the place. Stress hormones are up, testosterone's down, all these issues. So you got to fix your diet. Now, I know that I've only covered the big picture of a lot of these topics today, but I have many videos on my channel. I have a 1-hour video on stress management, how to fix your stress, right? I have a 1.5-hour video on how to understand calories. I have a 45-minute video on, how to understand the different macronutrients and the 5 key drivers of fat loss. I have many videos on what foods to comprise your diet of, recipes, so many things. Literally, my channel has all the information you need to go deep into each of these points, solve it, get your fitness, your body, and your metabolism back to where it was when you were younger, so you can lose weight and keep it off for life, and the motivation to stay consistent with everything, even through hard times. So you can either go on my channel, watch all the videos that are relevant to you, or if you want me to just help you do this from the very beginning, I'll attach a link to my coaching program in the description. You can hop on a consultation with myself or a friendly member of my team, talk it through, see if it's a good fit for you. You can also go through more info first as well, and inshallah from there, if it is a great fit for us to work together, we'll coach you like we've coached hundreds of others to get them crazy results. You can go check out the testimonials on my page too. But I hope this video intrinsically in and of itself helped, gave you hope that there's a solution to this. And then I hope my other videos educate you on what you need to do to get the result on your own. But even better, just jump into the program whenever you're ready, tap the link in the description, and inshallah we'll see you on the other side, where we're gonna basically grab you by the hand, customize everything to you, tailor it to you, motivate you, hold you accountable every day, and make sure that you get the results by the permission of Allah. So whether we help you for free or whether we help you in our paid program, see you in the next video or on the other side of the coaching. And inshallah, may Allah put barakah and success in your journey. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum.